We know that many relationships in our lives can run in a healthy way if a mutual agreement is made with a predetermined framework. The reflection of relationship management on the business world is actually known as the contract process, which is difficult to deal with and which is not very heartfelt work. The most binding part and the legal obligation of the job is the writing of the verbal approvals given mutually at the end of the labor-intensive negotiation effort given to do or get any work done for another company. Contracts, which are the most basic documents that we determine our mutual sanctions, responsibilities, related obligations in terms of time and cost, in case of disagreement with the parties we cooperate with in our supply, sales, and service process, actually require an extremely intense and approval procedural process. First, putting the contract in writing, following up the revisions and changes on it, then reviewing contracts by those responsibilities, and finally finishing the process by signing after the final approval of the legal unit. Done. It is tough. However, this stage is just the tip of the iceberg. The real process is the invisible part of the iceberg, namely the follow-up of the contracts that live with us. The time spent to find signed contracts from computers or physical archives, the forgotten commitments in the contract terms, renewal dates, the actions that are overlooked in the contract budget-related payment, collection, invoice conditions actually appear as the greatest material and moral loss and leakage points in the follow-up of the process. That is why, as Nacsoft, we have packed the contract management process that we have developed for our leading customers on eBA platform. As a standard, we can be used by all companies. We have systematized an end-to-end contract management from the preparation phase of the contract to the approval phase and afterwards to follow-up process that constantly remind the relevant process owners about their conditions and commitments by keeping all contracts in a digital contract library. By having the contract management package where we provide all the innovative technological advantages of eBA by using its features such as document management capture, MIS, like many solutions, using this solution, providing online access to all your employees who will initiate the contract. Based on a template, you can view the contracts you will create in the digital environment. Each new item or revision created or the contributions, suggestions of the relevant people by versioning them with their previous versions and comparing them. It is of course possible to monitor the number of all agreements made throughout the company, the list of responsibilities and those who are responsible for it, the amount of historical equivalents and commitments by taking all your new and existing contracts on eBA contract management. As Nacsoft, we do our part. While digitalizing, we explain how the process is ready beyond what happens in such a process. It's your turn to take action.